start in Vegas, where you got an up-close look at杨瀚森, the Blazers' rookie sensation, or at least damn intriguing youngster. Just really a really fun type of player, if nothing else. Up close, what are your early impressions? I want to talk about sort of all of the other impact stuff, but just like basketball.
Yeah.
When you first saw him play, what were your basketball impressions of Hansen?
So I'm going to take it back just a couple days before, because I did what ended up being 5,000 words, but it was a 7,000 word write-up on the Patreon. And I watched all of his CBA games, all of his U18, all of his 19 games. Shout out the folks at Synergy that hooked me up with all the access to all of the CBA games, so I didn't have to try to scour YouTube to try to find stuff. Not having to go through the minutes that he didn't play was much, much better, because watching CBA is very tough. But watching that, I came away with like, okay, how does this translate? And I talked to the Blazers front office about, some things that they did to kind of understand that translation value ahead of Summer League. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. But despite watching all that film, I tried to go down to Vegas with an open mind and go, let's just see what this looks like. Like, let's see the translation in real life. And the cool thing, you've been at a Summer League. The cool thing about being down there, even with as commercialized as it is now, if you're media, you are right there. The beat media gets to sit on the floor, and so you can hear and see everything 10 feet from you, which is the best thing about being down there, outside of the networking stuff. Is like, you can see everything that you see on TV, but when you see it up close and personal, and you see the physicality, and you see all of the things that kind of go along with that, you just kind of, I don't know, you feel it more. And they run that set, the pin down that we saw for so many years with Dame and CJ. And I was like, okay, Ronnie's cooking. And I thought he was going to flash and then go. Instead, he gets the ball and he throws that bounce pass to the back cut. And I was like, oh. And there have been 3 or 4 guys over 6'10" that I've seen pass at Summer League where I went, damn. The last time I did that was Ben Simmons. Now, Ben Simmons, everybody knows now. He was so good. Ben Simmons, Summer League, he had a pass that will live rent-free in my head forever. He drove the right slot, turned, looks like he's going to step out of bounds. His left foot's down on the ground. His body is out of bounds. His right arm is fully extended out of bounds on the baseline. And he fires a pass 75 degrees back into play through like 3 defenders to a guy right in the pocket. He catches it like, oh, shoots it, bricks it. But the pass itself was just like, whoa, there are maybe 3 or 4 guys in the entire league that can make that pass. And he's doing it at that size. Which
I was at that Summer League, and I remember somebody asked Ben Simmons, like, how did you see that pass? How did you see? It wasn't that one. It was a little dump off. Like he had to a dunk. How did you see it? And he looked at him. He's like, with my eyes.
Well, it's like asking Michael Jordan, how did you do that? It's like, you either have it or you don't.
Yeah. And it's an innate passing skill. He's like, I don't know. Like, I see it and I do it, and not everyone sees it. Not everyone does it, but I see it and I do it. So there is, I think passing is an innate skill. It is a thing, is one of the hardest things to kind of like learn how to do. You either have it or